Chairman, and thanks to our witnesses for your work and for being here. As you know, veterans of all backgrounds, races, genders, and sexualities have given their lives in service to our country, and we're forever indebted to them. Unfortunately, in the past, VA denied survivor benefits to same-sex surviving spouses and left them without the support that they deserve. VA has rightfully fixed its regulations to honor the service of all of our veterans, and current regulations extend survivor benefits to all surviving spouses, including those within same-sex couples. In May, I joined Senator Peters and a bipartisan group of my colleagues in introducing the Veterans Marriage Recognition Act to codify those regulations and ensure that no future administration can roll back benefits for surviving military spouses due to sexual orientation. I understand earlier in the hearing that you indicated the VA's support for the legislation. Can you speak to what the VA is already doing here and how this legislation would help?
Thank you for that. I'm going to ask my colleague, Ms. Moses, to speak to that.
Sure. Thank you.
Thank you, Senator, for that question. So as you've already indicated, the bill does provide clear statutory basis for the practices that VA has already adopted. So following the court cases of Oberfell and Windsor, we have taken action to ensure that same-sex marriages are both counted and identified as we're providing disability compensation or additional benefits for those veterans. I think one thing that is important to note is that this, as written, the bill does not apply to the laws of foreign nations, specifically those that prohibit or don't recognize those same-sex marriages. And so I think as we're working together, that would be the only additional comment or concern that we would have, just to make sure that the entire veteran population is taken care of, regardless of where they reside.
Absolutely. Thank you so much, and thank you for your work on this. And thanks, Mr. Chair. That's all I had.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. Thank you for being here today, both panels. Mr. Chairman, I'd like to